What's going on, y'all? This your girl, April Benet Sunshine. Yes, you guys, I'm running behind, but that is okay. I'm here. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. This is your girl, April Benet Sunshine, giving you the uncensored, uncut. I'm waiting for the volume to go down in the back. Turn your volume down. Technical difficulties, but we gonna push through, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being patient. Long story, but it is what it is. Hey, Maribel, I just got a message. No show. Look, listen. The Tea and Whiskey family has put me in check, honey. Listen, I am sorry. I am so sorry. Hey, Maribel, look, everybody like, excuse me, where's the motherfucking show? And I'm like, okay, I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't even put my weave on. Like, look. I didn't put my weave on. Wait, I didn't even put my microphone on. Like, look. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, Mashika, that's my sister. Hey, Mashika, that's my sister. And Maribel is my sister. I'm gonna get it together, y'all. Y'all hear all this background? Jeez, I know. I'm so behind. Okay. You know why? The devil is mad. We finna talk about these shits tonight. I don't care what nobody say. We talking about this tonight, y'all. Hey, what's up, Lavelle? Yeah, Maribel. Don't be laughing like you, girl. Listen, everybody got me in check tonight. Look, bitch, where you at? Here I am, motherfucker. Here I am. I'm just playing. Thank y'all so much for being a part of the Tea and Whiskey family. This is your girl, April Benet Sunshine. Honey, I was like, where's she at? Okay, when she could look, she was like, bitch, we having a show. What? I got my drink ready to go. I'm like, okay, girl, look. Me too. Okay, cheers, you guys. Thank y'all so much for your patience. I know it's 9 o'clock. I know the have and have-nots are starting today. I know, y'all, and I appreciate y'all for choosing to just hang out with me today instead of Tyler Perry. I appreciate it, and Tyler Perry deserves all the ratings, but thank you for hooking up with your girl. Hey, Kit. All right, y'all. So here we go. We're going to talk about don't let your in-laws turn you into an outlaw. Huh? What we got in the back?
My beautiful Auntie Vanessa Betts. She has tuned in.
Aw, hi, Auntie. Thank you for tuning in. You're so sweet. Look, I hope you're ready for this, Auntie. This is uncensored, uncut, adult conversation you can sip to. So please pour up your favorite glass of whatever. I'm drinking on a peach bird dog with a shot of cranberry juice for my liver, okay? So pour it up. He said, pass that shit. What you want me to pass, kid? What's happening? Look, y'all, look. I'm burning Palo Santo. That's what that was. See, it was Palo Santo. That's what I'm burning. What you want me to pass? Look, pass the good vibes. I got you. As a matter of fact, let me light up for you right now. See, look. Let me light that Palo Santo for y'all one time for your mind. Get these positive energies flowing. Look, see, that's what you saw. You saw that, okay? That's what you saw. Palo Santo.
Let me see that.
All right, y'all, here we go. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsor, the wonderful American Underwriters Insurance, also known as J&I Insurance. They are giving you the best insurance during the pandemic. They are at 2004 Jefferson Boulevard. That's in Dallas, Texas. Zip code 75208. If you need auto, home, commercial, fleet, or boat policies, title transfers, notaries, surety bonds, fax or copies, please give them a call at 214-943-1666. Again, the number is 214-943-1666. Give them a call. They're going to keep you on the road during the pandemic. All right, here we go, y'all. Last week we discussed the miseducation of love and sex, and it was awesome. Y'all gave me all of my life, and then we jumped right into talking about marriage and, how some people's marriages are different than others, and that's cool. But I wanted to go ahead and brush on that a little bit more, because another part of marriage that people don't talk about, well, we talk about amongst each other, amongst close friends and loved ones, but I want to bring conversations that we don't talk about and that people feel like that they're the only one that may be going through it, but you're not. Okay, come on, Paula Santo. We're going to talk about don't let your in-laws turn you into an outlaw. Okay? But I do have a random question, y'all. I got to always start the show out with random questions. Kid, that is not weed. Talking about that's weed, an old school joint. You ain't fooling us. Kid, this is a piece of wood. It's called holy wood in English. It's Palo Santo in Spanish. Okay? It's holy wood. It's supposed to give you insight and it clears anxiety, all that good stuff. Gives you good vibes. Quit playing. You play too much. All right.
Shout out Marcus Monson.
You said what?
Shout out Marcus Cleveland.
What's up, Marcus Cleveland? Thank you for joining us on this evening. Thank you so much, sir. All right, you guys. So my first poll question of tonight is Kanye West for president. Yes or no? Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all want Ye to be the president, right? Right? Hey, I see it like this. If don't nobody know about a sunken place, your boy Kanye West does. And guess where America is? In a sunken place. I'm just saying. Kanye West for president. I'm here for it. I don't know about you, but I'm here for the shits and giggles. No, seriously, a lot of people are like, absolutely not. I'm here for it. People are like, absolutely not. And honestly, I can't get mad at people's opinions. They're entitled to whatever it is they feel they're entitled to. But my first question, Kanye West for president. What do you think? Kanye West for president? You. Kanye West for president. What you think?
He gonna give us some reparations?
I mean, that wasn't discussed, but I mean that could be a good
Kanye said something about giving us reparations.
Hell
yeah, make that boy president. I'm with it.
You're down making him president?
Kanye being president.
Why? A lot of people are gonna say, you're crazy for thinking like that.
Well, they said Kanye was crazy and that nigga rich as hell. That boy rich. That boy went
Lavelle said hell no.
People. That nigga went condom church people.
The Sunday service?
He went condom boys.
Lavelle said hell no. Kid said no. Hell no. Nada. Nope. He put no. He put the L on no. Hey Gilmore. Gilmore said no. No. MC Cleaver said no.
You know what? In my David Ruffin voice.
Oh Lord.
You all is stupid.
You the one said you want to be president too.
I'm talking to Marcus, Lavelle, and Kid. You all stupid.
Kanye West says, I am Kanye West, and these are the United States of America. That's what he gonna say. I don't know. I really don't know. People are saying that he's being used as a pawn to split the votes so that Biden won't have any votes. Is that what y'all believe as well? What do y'all think? Mashika said that's a no. Charlena said no. Okay, so Kanye, I heard that Kanye West, that Texas will be exempt from that he may not even be on the ballot.
Because he's a Negro.
I don't think that's the case. You think that's the case because he's black?
Because he's black and they know.
But Kim Kardashian, she makes her presence known in the White House. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to see a real nigga in the office.
Oh, can you stop using that word?
Okay, I just want to see a real black man in the office. I want to see one just as dark as me in office. Okay,
all right. So if you don't want Kanye West, hey Walter, if you don't want Kanye West, then who? I mean, who y'all voted for? I mean, all we have is Trump and Biden. Like, I mean, and then the thing is, if you vote independent, then where do those votes go to? Whoever is the independent candidate? I don't know, y'all. I guess everybody unanimously voted no. Maribel said he's unstable. Well, this is true.
How many presidents? Tell her How many presidents were stable? Honestly. Only one of them didn't want to kill blacks. Only one of them liked blacks. Out of all the presidents, only one of them.
Well, that's not even a guarantee, because I'm going to be honest with you. When Obama was in office, he did not do a lot of things for black people.
I'm saying he didn't want to kill us, though.
But we still died.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, all of them motherfuckers is crazy.
I get it. So we should just end the democracy altogether?
I mean,
so we become a communist country?
I mean,
because that's what we're asking for. If we want everybody to be on an even playing field, that's what we're asking for. We're asking for communism. What do y'all think? I mean, I don't know. China said, boy, you crazy.
She also said David Ruffin died of an overdose. So did Jimi Hendrix.
China said, well, they got to be dark to be black, Jason.
Because black is beautiful. And I'm black and I'm proud.
The kid said Trick Daddy or Master P. I vote Master P.
See, I'm with that too.
I vote Master P.
I'm with that too.
I vote Master P. I already got one unstable here at home. Don't need another one. Okay, Mashika. Okay. Mashika said bring back Obama.
No.
Shawnetta said nope, he didn't meet the deadline. He didn't put his monies in. They already got the ballots already said. Okay, Walter said no. Yeah, but we'll see. Okay, well, like you said, y'all, we'll have to just see what's going on when it happens.
Maribel shooting shots at her husband.
What you mean? Maribel what? What'd she say? Maribel didn't say nothing.
Unstable one.
Hey, baby cousin. My baby cousin's watching. Charnetta said she loves you, Jason, like a play cousin.
She what?
She loves like a play cousin. I mean, I put that play cousin part in, but
tell me what the fuck love got to do with it.
It has, you know, that was my jam that came on. What love got to do with it? I was like, what's love got? It ain't got shit to do with it. Yeah, sorry. All right, moving forward. Next question: would you take care of a man that does not work but has great sex? I had to sip my tea. So, would you take care of a man that does not work but has great sex?
All the women?
Men or women? Because, I mean, hey, you know, we've got the LGBTQ. I love you guys, too. So, let me know. Shawnetta said that Ninja Master P doesn't pay his child support. Girl, stop. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me Master P does not pay his child support. No, boy. She said no. Bye. Next. Maribel. What you saying no, bye, next to? Wait. I just moved on to another question. You mean go to the next question? Is that what you're saying, Maribel? Go to the next question. Trump don't pay taxes. He sure don't. And there are laws that allow him not to pay taxes. It's about what you know. None of us will have to pay taxes really if we just know all the tax laws. Yeah, that part. He doesn't work what he do. He doesn't work what he do. What do you mean, Mashika? Maribel said you can find good D out there. You sure can. It's always some good penis flopping in your neighborhood near you. When I say flopping, it's gotta be flopping. Make sure the penis is flopping.
There's some jobs out there.
Huh?
There's some jobs out there.
You see some jobs out there, you say?
Yeah, tell that boy to get off his ass.
Okay. But I mean, some women don't require that because the dick is good. Or the head is right. If the head right, need it every night. That's what Nelly said.
Shout out Norm for it. Norm Mitchell.
Excuse me. Mashika said, is he daddy daycare? Girl, look. I mean, you know, if he daddy daycare, that's cool, right? I don't know.
Sis said she don't have a problem with that.
You have a problem with that? Okay, sis. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Who is that? Lenorma. Hey, Lenorma. Hey, look, to each his own, I say. Hey. I mean, but you know what? Hey, if I'm sitting on several millions, why not? You call the cabana boy, the bus boy, milkman, all of them. Line these niggas up. Let's go. Y'all tired. Sorry. Next subject, please, because I'm getting out of control. All right. Your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn, your turn. Sorry. That part, right? Listen, I'm single, shit. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all forgive me. This is part of my grieving, I guess. All right. Moving on to the last random question of the night. I'm being messy tonight. It's late. You know it's late. I made y'all wait. I'm going to give you everything for this wait. I promise you. Last random question for tonight. What are some ground rules for anyone dating to marry your children? If someone is dating to marry your child, they're an adult now. What are some ground rules? Or just period, what are some ground rules in regards to anyone dating your child, daughter or son? What is a requirement that person they're dating must have to even qualify to date your child? And go. Let's see what Lenorma said. We take care of each other. When one is down, the other one should pick them up. Thank you. That's called marriage. That's called a partnership. And that is what that is. Wonderful. Y'all ready? I'm waiting for these answers. What are some ground rules that someone must have when dating to marry your child? If somebody says they come to you and say, hey, I want to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Or, hey, if you want to go to someone's mom and say, I want to marry your son. However you want to do that, what is the ground rule? What is the probability of you even saying yes to this person? That you have their permission. They have your permission.
Background check.
Background check?
Of you, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, everyone.
Everyone's.
I want to trace your whole bloodline down, boy. When you marrying mine, you marrying into a mafia over here, boy.
My.
Yeah.
It's like that with you, huh?
Ground rule. And he gonna have to be a work. He gonna have to know how to do. He gonna have to have some skills.
Okay.
You got to have skills on your belt, homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know, can you change a tire?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good to know. Okay.
I want to know some things. We gonna have some fun together.
That he gonna be with you all the time.
On a hunting date.
He gonna be with you most of the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him on a hunting date.
Oh, baby boy.
Gotta put him to work. Gotta see what he can do.
Wow.
And see, it's gonna be like that. Cause my daughters, they already done seen that. They done seen my daddy fix everything in the house. Mm-hmm. All the cars outside, cut the grass, and jump in that truck the next morning and go to work. I mean, it starts with me. I'm gonna set an example for my daughters. So you got some heavy shoes to fill, partner.
Wow.
Real talk.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's see what the live feed has to say. They say keep it credit good. My son's not taking someone else's debt. Okay. That's my cousin.
Sharnetta, that was a cold one, huh?
What did Sharnetta say? I can't see it. Tell me.
Don't make rules for adults.
Ah! Woo, wait a minute. Come on now. Yes. She said, I don't make rules for those. I get it. But what if you could make the rules, though, Charlanetta? I want you to go deep for me. If you could make the rules, what are the ground rules for anyone dating to marry your children?
Level got one.
What Level say?
Level said, just have your shit together.
Have your shit. Okay, what does that mean? Because somebody could think have my shit together means... Don't put your hands on them. Okay, and you said, my cousin said they have to have some good credit. You said that, can they fix a tire? Can they, are they handy?
I just want to, I just got to really, really see if he a man. That's basically it. Be a man.
Okay, what is a man?
I mean, it varies.
Okay, it varies. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. It varies. Mashika said, don't say shit about his mom. Yes. Okay. Hey, Dave. But come on in. We're on the last random question. The last random question I ask is, what are some ground rules for anyone dating to marry your children? Like, they have to be able to hold their own. All right, Maribel. She says they have to be able to hold their own. I get it. Because, you fall on hard times. So when you fall on hard times, you're there to, pick each other up. And that was the same thing that I think Charlotte said. No, who was that? Mashika said it. Somebody said it. But anyway, all of y'all are giving me y'all giving me life, and I love it.
Yeah, Layla said, don't put your hands on them.
Don't put your hands on them.
You know, off the top. You know, it's like that's like the golden rule or the platinum rule.
Yeah, keep your hands to yourself. Bars, knock on wood. All right. MC Cleveland said, have faith in the Most High and be respectful. Have something going for yourself. I like that. I like that a lot.
Marcus Cleveland, you have faith in the Most High and have faith that I'm going to do something to your car if you don't bring me a plate the next time you barbecue, sir.
I'm sorry. I don't know. Was that a... Okay. Make sure he has that plate. That's all I got to say. All right. Charlena said, why does your parents get a say and they getting married too? Are they getting married too? I think that where the problem starts, you are already inviting unsolicited opinions. Thank you. But you know, in Western tradition, you're supposed to get... Well, actually, no. If Kit's on the line, if you could please just comment that just real quick. Because even Kit gave me like an insight on it, saying that in even African cultures, you know, they would... you would have to get the permission from the father. Because the father would pay for the wedding. What's up?
David Burns says...
What did David Burns say?
It's fireworks over there.
There's fireworks in Chicago?
Well, no, he said it's fireworks over there where you're at, but I hear an ambulance right now.
It's fireworks over here.
Over
okay.
There, where you're at, but I hear an ambulance right now.
You hear an ambulance?
That's what he says. He says it's fireworks over there where you're at right now, but I hear an ambulance right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't hear it, but thank you for keeping us updated on that, though. Oh, you're in Chicago? Shout out to Chi-Town.
Be safe.
Oh, yeah, y'all. Please, y'all. Okay, if y'all, Tea and Whiskey family, if you guys are prayer warriors or you just believe in just setting positive vibes, I need you guys to please lift up David Burns in prayer for his mom. I don't want to give all the details, but I just ask that you would please just lift him up in prayers. And I ask that, you know, we just give his whole family strength. You know, times are really rough. You know, if you're in my age, I'm not going to tell you what my age is, but during this time, it's a lot of, you know, our parents are getting older. They're not who they used to be. And so there's, you know, a lot of things going on. So it's up to us to just stay strong. You know, so if you could just lift up our brother in prayer as he's there with his mother in Chicago. Hello, Mr. Keisha Williams. How you doing, boo-boo? All right. Thank you guys so much for that. So I asked that third question, what are some ground rules for anyone dating to marry your children? Because I want to know what kind of in-laws y'all going to be. Yeah, it was a setup. Will you be a good in-law or a bad in-law? Based on these answers, we'll find out, won't we? All right, let's go ahead and jump right to these poll questions and let's jump into the topic. Don't allow your in-laws to turn you into an outlaw. Okay?
Hey,
okay. All right, poll question. What's up?
Stephen Park alumni in the house. Stevens Park alumni in the house.
Okay, what it do, Steve?
No, I'm talking about Keisha. She's one of Stevens Park.
Stephen Park. I'm like, who is Steve?
Stevens Park. That's our alumni. That's
yes, come on, Stephen Park alumni. Word up. Hey. Okay, so check this out. Poll question number 1. Who is the worst to get along with? Mother-in-law or father-in-law? Who's the worst to get along with? Mother-in-law or father-in-law? Y'all let me know. Y'all can put either the letter M or the letter F. If you don't have to spell it all out if you don't want to. Who is the worst to get along with? Mother-in-law or father-in-law? And I want you all to know that I did a poll and you guys, mother-in-law was 83% while father-in-law was 17%. Listen, y'all ain't playing today. David said, thank you, April, and everyone for this. I really appreciate it a lot. Absolutely, Dave. We got you lifted in prayer. I mean, if anybody need prayer, just let me know. I may talk shit and cuss and everything, but I believe in prayer, and it definitely works. Woo, look at all these M's. Come on, M's. Yes, so basically, Facebook said that 83% Mother-in-laws are the worst to get along with. I wonder why. Why? Why is that?
So they're saying the mother-in-laws are the worst.
They're the worst to get along with. That's what they're saying.
I bet y'all won't say it in y'all mother-in-law's face.
Shit, I did.
I mean,
fuck them. Some people probably won't say it in their face, and it's all all these M's coming through. M&M's. It's M&M's in the comments. All right. So poll question number 2. Who meddles the most? What y'all think? Who meddles the most? Maribel said M, and more M's. Yes. Let's see. Mashika said they can let go. Is that what you said? They can't let go. Okay, you're right. Mother-in-laws can't let go. Is that a reason why they can't let go? Okay, Tabor said cousins and them friends. That wasn't one of the answers, Kit. It was either mother-in-law or father-in-law. Well, mine is deceased, but she know it. You're one of the blessed ones, Charlotte. Wait a minute, Charlotte. Say M. All right. So okay, Facebook. You know what? 4% said the father-in-law. Wow, 96% said the mother-in-law meddles the most. Now, I did get an interesting comment about the father-in-law, and shout out to my homeboy. What did he call himself? Shit. I don't know, but shout out to Mr. High. He said that if you don't get along with the father-in-law, ain't no wedding. So he had a great point with that. You know what I'm saying? Dave says Steph mom and I love her so much, April, but she lacks in communication. I had that problem too. I did have that problem. There was no communication with my mother-in-law at all. I could not communicate with her. I could text her and she would not text me back. I could call her, she wouldn't call me back. But if I call my husband and say, hey, I text your mom, or you told me to call her, and oh yeah, well she said, it's like her messages always went through him, and I should have known then something wasn't right. Like my mama did, and I can't even get you on the fucking phone, bitch. Wow, I should have known then someone right. But when you love your significant other, you just kind of push through. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no kind of. You just push through. You know what I'm saying? Kid said number 2. Number 2 was who meddles the most, mother-in-law or father-in-law. Dave said, but the rest of the family, we get along just fine. That's good. At least you got the rest of the family support. All right. The last question is, who's most likely to interfere in the marriage? The mother-in-law or the father-in-law? Who is most likely to interfere in the marriage? The mother-in-law or the father-in-law? Now, Facebook said 97% said the mother-in-law interferes, while 3% said the father-in-law interferes. Let me tell you something. I didn't have the blessing to have a father-in-law, but I can see that. I could see how the father-in-law would kind of like be more laid back and easygoing. Because I can honestly say this, women, correct me if yeah. Everybody has their opinion about this, but men are more laid back. Especially as the older they get, it's like, baby girl, fuck that shit. Men are more laid back. They get emotional when it's about the matters of the heart and the matters of, important shit. But petty stuff, men tend to just let that shit fly, right?
Yeah.
So, 85%.
Yeah, for the majority of it.
Yeah, like men don't have time to be worried about, well, why she got a new outfit. Like, the father-in-law is not looking at every present that wife gets. Mama-in-law is. Father-in-law is not looking for the fact that they got a brand new car. His son bring a new car by. Oh, that's nice. All right. Mother-in-law like, Who paying for that? Like that, all she see is just one less thing she gonna get. Not all of them, but I'm just saying. Like I honestly couldn't have anything new. If my mother-in-law didn't see the outfit before, oh, is that new? Bitch, yeah, and I'll work. Like, you want to buy it for me?
Keisha said, "Is that Jason?"
Yes, it is.
Indeed.
It sure is.
Indeed.
That's why he said, Stephen Park alumni.
Derek Johnson was watching.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still there. Derek, you there?
Check, 1, 2 on the mic.
Mic, check up. Where you at?
Wait a minute. Charlotte said women love drama. Apparently so. Let's see. Dave said every time, April, you try to fix the problem with her mom and tell her something nice, she's so quick to throw a tantrum, I guess a tantrum or a temper. And when she talks to me, it's out of a demand or where she's telling people what to do. Yeah, like a lot of, it just depends on the generation of the mom. I guess that baby boomer generation, they're just so fucking entitled. I'm sorry, I said it. They're so entitled. They really are. Let's see who else. Let's see. Kid Taper said, bro, you gotta learn how to read minds quick. I need to learn how to read minds too. How about that? All right.
Good at it.
Okay. You good at reading minds?
Indeed.
Well, all right then. What am I thinking?
Sit your ass.
Wrong. Guess again. Try again, motherfucker.
You are thinking. Let me see what you're thinking.
Try again, motherfucker.
I don't know what you're thinking.
Exactly. I ain't thinking nothing. All right, let's jump right into it, you guys. Okay, don't let your in-laws turn you into an outlaw. And here's how. First of all, I must say this before I say anything else. To all the in-laws, you are a guest in their marriage and a guest in their home. You have to fold into their rules and their lives if you want to be welcomed there. I'm going to say it one more time. You might want to write this down and record it, whatever you need to do. Whoever you need to say this to, it's going to bless your house and theirs. You are a guest in our marriage and in our home. Okay? You have to fold into our rules in our life if you want to be welcomed here. Period. And it's going to have to take both parties to say that to both families if you want your marriage to work. Period. I'm sorry, y'all. This message, it is not coming from bitterness. So let me go ahead and give you a disclaimer. My message to you guys tonight has nothing to do with bitterness, resentment, or hurt. It is straight up awareness. And I'm trying to save some marriages. I'm trying to save some lives. And if I could help somebody with what I've gone through, then that's just what the fuck I'm going to do. I have no problem doing that. I don't want nobody to go through what I have been through and what I am coming out of. I don't wish that shit on nobody. So I'm going to bless you guys tonight. And I pray that it helps somebody with whatever decisions you make in the future going forth in your marriage, or if you ever choose to get married. I'm going to give you some signs to look out for, because I'm telling you, whatever you see but at the beginning, the shit ain't going to change. It is what it is when you go in. Nothing's going to change. All you can change is yourself. Okay? You either stay and deal with the shit or walk away and move on. All right. Dear in-law, please, since the poll said mother-in-law was the big deal, let's see, sending y'all some virtual hugs. Thank you, Keisha. I love you. Dear mother-in-law, please don't tell me how to raise my children. Obviously, I'm still raising one of yours. Hello. I'm just saying it. How many of you wives have had to unlearn some things with your husband? And it's not that you're trying to change him or recreate him, but some shit like your mama didn't teach you that? You really? You don't know this shit? How you gonna critique me on how to raise my kids and you didn't give your own child life skills? Hello? I'm sorry. It is what it is. There is no reason at all that I have to teach my spouse anything if you want to control what happens in my motherfucking house. At all. Period. I'm just saying. Y'all, okay, come on, y'all. Come on, church. All right. A meddling in-law is demanding. Let me give you a definition of a meddling in-law, because we talked about the meddling in-law. They always meddle. A meddling in-law is who's demanding, controlling, and intrudes into the lives of your marriage. It is what the Bible calls a busybody. Yeah, I'm bringing the Bible out with this shit. I sure am, since I like to use the Bible to try to chastise people.
Agrees.
You say what?
Norma Mitchell says she 100% agrees.
Thank you, ma'am. Absolutely. Sorry, go ahead.
Humphrey says not to fuck. Not to fuck. I guess that's what that means. Lavelle Mitchell says no. Ashley says well. David Burns says, according to psychology.com, if a person in your family, friends...
Okay, let me move on here. David Burns said, according to the psychology.com, if a person in your family or friends are in-laws or being toxic, defensive, or demanding, or not listening to you, have to cut them off. Basically, you do. You really do. Who raised you? Right, kid? Who raised you? Cut them off. Seriously. Now, listen here. The Bible says, for my Bible thumpers, any person, they call it a busybody. You says you give way for your own family to impose on your marriage. Like, no, you have to let that go. Don't let nobody impose on your marriage. That's what 1 Timothy 5:13 says. Don't let nobody interfere with your marriage. Period. You know, that's a vow that you made to God. Not just the person you married to, but to God. So, hey. What else we got here? In many other stories, people who don't stand up for their spouses often end up destroying their marriages. If you don't, why marry somebody that you can't even stand up to or you can't defend on behalf, even if your own family? Why you marry them if it's okay for your family to say whatever they want to say about them to them? Why? You know what? Why build a house and allow somebody else to tear it down? Why? Why even do it? Why do it? And I understand when it comes to family, that's all you got. I get it. Mama raised me and daddy showed me this, and I get that. But if you're going to choose to just create your own family, like, you're going to have to trust what mom and daddy taught you to go ahead and do the same thing, right? Since you love mom and dad set up so much, right? You would think. I don't know. All right. So, if everyone raise your glasses, if you were drinking on something, please raise your glasses or your teacups. A toast to the in-laws that try to micromanage their adult sons and daughters. Love life, but have never had a successful one themselves. Here's to you, motherfuckers. Cheers. One thing I can honestly tell y'all. Do not, I repeat, do not take marital or relationship advice from someone who has never had a successful marriage or a successful relationship. Why are you listening to your mama and she's never been married? Why? Why are you listening to your daddy and he ain't never been faithful to nobody? Why? Why are you taking advice from your uncle who cheats on his wife and he a preacher? Why? You know he got side hoes. You know he got sucked off in the back before he went and did the word.
No, he didn't.
But you want him to marry you, though. Do not, y'all, I repeat, do not take advice from anyone who, why you listen to first of all, why you still listening to your single friends? And if you get married, side note, when you get married, don't call your single girls and talk shit about your husband. And vice versa, men. Don't call your homies and talk shit about your wife to your lonely ass homies. That all they want to do is sit up and play games and drink beer and talk shit. I'm just saying, don't bring anybody into your shit and they don't even have half of what you got. Cause trust me, they want it. They want it. And if they don't have it, they're gonna make sure you don't. That's all I'm saying. What's the comment saying?
I got hoes in different area codes.
Who said that?
Chanel.
Talking about daddy. Yeah, daddy girl. That Papa was a Rolling Stone, honey.
Kid said, Q Johnny Taylor, I believe in you.
Listen, we got to play him before we leave out.
Hashtag cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Burns. I just don't say anything to my mother-in-law at all. And Steph will tell you. Because I don't know what to say to her. In other words, she has a one-track mind and thinks she is Dr. Phil and Oprah. LOL.
I'm telling you.
And he says, now.
I'm going to tell you.
I sure laugh at.
I'm telling you.
What's that?
What?
What's Steph?
Oh, where's Steph?
She's normally tuned in.
Yeah, she's probably tired. Yeah, trying to think of host. Right, dang, King D. That's serious, bro. I know. Y'all, them mother-in-law something else. They something else. Lord.
You gotta put a pistol on them. They'll leave it alone.
Yo, you can't say that. No. People will take you seriously.
Really?
Yeah, you can't say you're going to put a pistol on somebody. No.
I'm just saying.
No, wait a minute. Wait.
It might work.
No, allegedly. No.
Allegedly work.
No. Hey, Bethany. Thank you for coming in, babe. I know I'm late. All right. Y'all, listen. I'm just telling y'all, take heed. Mama be hating too. Mama be hating too. You know, mama, she sacrificed to make sure that she didn't have different men coming in and out the house to make sure you had a stable environment. I get that. That was your choice. Do not tell me that real love don't exist. Don't talk to me about, what my spouse may or may not do. You don't know them. You mad because you don't have nobody, lady. Okay, Ashley said, hell, the way our relationships are these days, it's best to not get advice from anyone. Figure that shit out together. Thank you. Wait a minute. I need some hand claps up in here. Shout out to Ashley. I'm going to say that one more time for the people in the back. She said, hell, the way our relationships are these days, it is best not to get advice from anyone. Figure that shit out together. And that's what it's about, Ashley. That's the problem. People want to get married, but they don't know how to figure shit out within themselves. And then of course, if you have figured it out for yourself, people on the outside are like, what kind of relationship y'all got? What y'all doing? What the hell? Like when I told people I was close to when I first moved here, before I moved where I'm at, my husband and I were not married. We actually lived together for a year before we got married. Well, that was to save up for the wedding because neither one of our families had money to pay for a wedding. Okay? So we paid for our own wedding. So we thought it was best for us to just put our income together, start living together, and pay for our own wedding. That's what we did. Everybody else I was, they living in sin. They shacking up. They doing this. No, we're over here building financial wealth. That's what we was doing. We didn't want to owe nobody hundreds of thousands of dollars after we got married. We wanted to pay cash for everything. We wanted to invest in our marriage and not our wedding. And when you invest in your marriage, you can have a wedding debt free. Okay? What do kids say?
Mothers will hate thinking their daughter got it greater or a better situation.
That is real shit.
It's truth.
It is real shit. I love my mother. God rest her soul. But she was very jealous-hearted of me. Very jealous-hearted of me. And my husband, God rest his soul, his mother was very jealous of him. When I met my husband, he didn't have shit. But guess what? I didn't have shit either. Okay? I met him in a very bad situation, and my situation wasn't that great either. That's why I couldn't judge him. And we actually dated each other, and we built something together. Nobody gave us a fucking thing. We built everything together. And it's like people was just waiting for everything to fall apart. And we was building that thing. Like I was saying, when we moved in here together, we moved into a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. You know what I'm saying? Because we both were used to used to having our own space. We're both only children. People thought it was crazy. What y'all doing? Y'all roommates? What y'all doing? We just wanted our own fucking space. What works for us works for us, and it always worked for us. When we want to get nasty, we got nasty. Meet me in the living room. Meet me in the kitchen. What's going down? You know, that's what we did. But people on the outside like, what they doing? What the fuck? What the hell? Why they shacking? What's going on? That was like the best situation ever. I had my own bathroom. I had to worry about his he could do whatever he wanted in his bathroom. I do whatever I wanted in my bathroom. It was good. I recommend it. If you're going to get married, have 2 bathrooms. I recommend it. Hey, Shani B. Dave said in reality, y'all, she isn't listening at all to you with her attention to reply. Yeah, I just talked about that, Dave, about how people, they just listen to respond. They defensively listen. I think I talked to Shani B about that too. People defensively listen. They just wait until you finish talking and then they say, but they ain't responding to what you said. It's just, I want to get my point across because I know I'm right. Hey, Dora. Mashika said this hit home for me. Look, I hope it does, because I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. If you see them red flags while y'all dating, I don't care how much you care about him or her. When y'all get into them quarrels or whatever the issue may be, and or even if you get into it with their parent or whatever while y'all dating, and y'all going back and forth silently, because it ain't gonna be loud. It's gonna be silently. It's gonna be that back and forth where, babe, I don't like what your mama said when your mom said this, or when your dad said this, I didn't like this, you know. And so of course they going back and telling their parent, well, you know, when you said this to so she didn't like that, or when you said that he didn't like that. And if your parent like, well, you tell her I said, well, I did, and why even go through that? If you're going through that now, cut it off. Cut it off. If your spouse or your future spouse ain't saying, look, mom, look, dad, I love this person, and y'all gotta get along. Period. I don't care. If they're not doing that, or they're not saying, you know what, mom, dad, that was wrong. When you said this, that wasn't right. If they're not doing that, cut the shit off. Cut it off. Just let it. I don't care how good the sex. Because it's not gonna get better. It's not. But when you start attaching your life to that person, that family will not respect what you have attached. They're going to think whatever the fuck y'all got is only theirs. They're going to feel they're entitled to whatever they got because that, you know, that person's making, you know, I'm just saying it's a hard truth and it sounds really horrible, but it's the truth. If that person ain't protecting what's theirs, because whatever is attached to them is attached to you. So therefore, your shit ain't protected either. Your shit is not protected at all. At all. I'm so grateful to God that I married my husband. I loved him so much. I miss him every day. But at the end of the day, I'm glad I didn't listen to people and say, well, I'm going to wait and not get married. I'm going to move in and just see how this work out and not get married. I'm glad I did. Because when my husband closed his eyes, baby, let me tell you something. If it wasn't for my marital license, his little old funk ass family would have came in here and took every fucking thing that we built together. Everything. So I say this unto you on this day. Be careful who you attach your life to. Real shit. All right. Now, also, y'all, Adam and Eve were the happiest couple in the world. Why, April? Because neither of them had in-laws. Let that marinate. God said, be fruitful and multiply. And that's what they did. They didn't have no in-laws. Eve's mother-in-law didn't say, put that apple down, girl. Get an apple to Adam. I'm just saying, what's the comment saying? I'm just talking and talking and talking.
The comments are...
Oh, they over here checking inboxes and shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's I saw something
all
that
right.
said, check your inbox.
I remember last week, y'all, we talked about the narcissistic person. Yo, we're going to talk about that some more. The narcissistic in-laws. Y'all ready to hear about this dad right here? Okay. The narcissistic in-law will watch with envy and rage while you walk on water. Then tell everyone because the reason why you walk on water because you can't swim. They'll find any way to knock down what you're doing. They'll find a way to even if you and your spouse decide to do a new business endeavor. What y'all doing that for? Why y'all doing that? And just like, who was that? Charlotte said, just don't get them involved at all. Was that Charlotte who said that? No, it was Ashley. At this point, just figure this shit out between the two of you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the narcissistic in-law will watch with envy as you walk on water and tell everybody else that the reason why you walking on water is because you can't swim. And then after they convince your spouse into believing you are useless, they'll manipulate them and they'll drown you on their behalf. They'll blame you for it all because it's your fault you couldn't breathe while your head was being pushed below the surface. And as a final act of cruelty, everyone will believe the in-laws. Yeah, they will. They really will do that. They will set that shit up for you to look crazy. They'll convince your spouse that you shouldn't be with each other. And then they'll do everything to make you look bad. And then they'll say it's your fault. That's why I tell people it's so important to be careful how you react to shit. Because all they see is your reaction. People are so sneaky, especially narcissistic people. They have a way of creating traps without anyone knowing. And then all of a sudden you react to the trap. And everybody says, see, I told you that bitch crazy. See, I told you he was crazy. Look at him. Girl, look, it's a shame. And they set the trap themselves. They will do that to you.
Okay. Kit says.
Ashley
says, baby. Kit says, oh, them haters.
Yeah. Fuck them.
David Burns said, that's right, April.
Right on.
Lavelle Mitchell says, I see it all the time. That's why I stay away. All that dry hating.
Dry hating. Ooh, dry hating. I heard dry hating was people, they have what you need to put you on, but they won't do it because they know you'll succeed or you may even like go a little further than them. That's dry hating. They see all of it. They know what you can do, but because they may have a little bit of a hand up on what you could do, they won't even give you the information. That's that dry hating.
There you go.
Absolutely. I hold it in. I hold in my anger a lot. Don't hold it in. Let it out. Find you an outlet. My outlet, y'all, was tea and whiskey with sunshine. And I'm grateful to God for this outlet. And I'm grateful to God for you guys for tuning in every week. You know, I'm telling you, it's all God with these conversations, but that's basically what it's about. Also, never let anyone convince you that the only way to qualify as a nice person is to silently accept abuse and ill treatment. So let that be known. Never let anyone convince you that the only way to qualify as a nice person is to silently accept abuse and ill treatment. It is not okay to let your in-laws talk shit and crazy and try to size you up in front of everybody. That shit is not cool. That is not cool at all. No, not at all. And I'm supposed to just be silent. Just calm down, baby. No, absolutely not. You're not going to defend me? You're not going to say nothing? Wow. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. You need to let it out somewhere. Exactly, Melissa. Yeah, you gotta let that out. You gotta let it out somewhere, Dave. Whether it's a punching bag, working out, or hell, therapy. I recommend therapy. Listen, especially during these times. I recommend you go to telehealth.com and find you a therapist, baby. Because I'm telling you, that has helped me so much as therapy. You do what you have to do. Him either hell. Okay, Ashley. It's important to set healthy boundaries with your in-laws. Your spouse should learn how to set healthy boundaries with their family as well. I'm telling you, when it comes to boundaries, it is so important to have healthy boundaries. And that was a problem with my situation was my deceased husband didn't have healthy boundaries with his family. You know, when I say they were not healthy, it's like there should be a time where you should be able to say no, and everybody need to be fucking okay with that. It's okay for you to say no, not this time, or no. And you could have it. Whatever they're asking you for, you could have it. But what about your family? They come first. Period. If you have created a family outside of the one you came from, they come first now. And if you can't do that, don't get married. If you cannot put your wife and your children first before you put your cousins and your sisters and your daddy and your mama and your brothers, if you can't do that, do not get married. Whoever it is, and they need to come before everybody else. And if they're not that important to come before everybody else, why are you marrying them in the first place? Why? It's just something to think about. It really is. Kid said, that shit ain't good. Let that shit respectfully hit the gym or just take on a hobby. That shit will stress you out, bro. Yeah, you're right, Kid. Y'all listen, Dave, listen to Kid. Like, and even Melissa said it and Ashley said it. Yes, you got to get you an outlet and let that out because it's just not good. So make sure you get that out. I mean, if you have to work out, whatever you have to do. Keisha said, my soon-to-be in-laws aren't the problem for me. It's my own mother. She doesn't know her boundaries and never has. It's a conversation for another day. Wow. You know what? Here's the thing, Keisha. The fact that you know that's the blessing. That's the start. Because the sad part is when you don't know that's the issue. But since you know it is, then it will be something that it's up to you to figure that out, And I commend you for actually knowing that, because that is the first step to healing. But as a matter of fact, next week, we're going to talk about healthy boundaries. Because I'm going to tell you something. I didn't have healthy boundaries in my household either. I grew up in a we all did. All of us. Generation X, we all grew up in a time frame where it was mom and daddy. You did whatever mom and dad tell you to do. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And don't have an attitude when they ask you. Oh, and don't delay either. After they tell you, you better get your ass up as soon as the last word was said. There was no time period. You couldn't say, okay, I'll be there in a minute. I couldn't say that. I couldn't say, okay, I'll get there when I get there. Or, oh, okay, I'll do it. Okay, let me finish this last part of the game. I couldn't say that. It was an immediate slap across the face or getting yelled at, making you feel like you're 2 inches tall. So, and that behavior, it continued on into my adult life. I don't know about nobody else, but that's what I went through. Do it for you. Exactly, Melissa. Yes. Make sure that your outlet, that you do it for yourself. Create those healthy boundaries for yourself. These people think we owe them obedience just because they had sex one time, resulting in us. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you. And you know what? I think it's a beautiful thing that parents want to nurture and love. But at some point, it becomes so damn toxic. It becomes toxic. You can't live your own life. It's like you're really just trying to you start. I'm telling y'all, do only live for yourself. Don't live for nobody else. You will take yourself to an early grave. I'm telling you. What else we got going on here? Y'all own it. Y'all own it tonight. Okay. My last thing I want to say to you guys. It says, Stephanie. Oh, hey, Steph. Hey, baby. Boundaries are not created on purpose to prevent the child or adult child from having life. Wait a minute. This is why the narcissistic parent does what it does. Boundaries are not created on purpose to prevent the child or adult child from having life skills, causing the individual to solely depend on them. So the parent won't be alone or can control their life monetarily and emotionally. This is some deep shit. This is some deep psychological shit. It really is. Like, some parents purposely, they don't create any boundaries or any healthy boundaries so that their child can always depend on them, so that whenever that child has a come up, it's like it was them. It's because of me. And it's like, okay, I got a whole family over here that is supporting me financially. And at night, when I feel like I can't make it, they're the one cheering me on. When I'm crying at work and I want to quit, they're the one saying, keep going, you got this. They're the one making my lunch every goddamn day. They the one making sure these bills are paid when I don't have the money, because I can't call you, because if I call you, you're going to want something. So this family over here I created is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, not you. Yes, you birthed me, and I thank you for making the decision to have an amazing night with my father or mother for having me. But you did your part. You raised me to be this amazing person. Now let me be this amazing person for myself, and then I can get to you. I promise you I'll get to you. But let me do that shit for me first. I can't be an amazing person for you if I can't be an amazing person for myself. Because if I can't be an amazing person for myself, I can't be an amazing person for my wife or for my husband or for my kids. I got other people that I got to be amazing for first before you. Because guess what? You had a whole, 20, 30 years to be on here, this earth, before I got here. So you didn't figure that shit out before I got here? And I get it. But there's also a whole nother issue with this systematic oppression. Because some people just didn't get like some others. That's another show. You're speaking home truth tonight, April. Listen, Lakeisha, I tell everybody, I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. And I have no problem sharing it. What I feel like sharing for the benefit of anybody else. Like, I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. If that-in-law has a stronghold, I don't care. It's like I don't care. You can make a plan and then it'll change because they went home. Shit, fuck them. Pass the collection. Okay. Melissa says, don't forget, toxic people will often call boundaries abusive as a reaction. This is manipulation. Yes, ma'am, indeed. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, Melissa. I would love for you to come on and help me out with that, honey. You got to tune in and help me out with that. But yes, ma'am, they will manipulate you and make you feel bad for having your own boundaries. They will do that. Oh, so you're not answering your phone? Yeah, I got a life. No, I can't answer the phone right now. I'm on my, can I take a shit? Can I take a shit? Can I do that? Can I fuck my wife for a minute? We grown. We like to get nasty. The kids asleep. Can I fuck my wife real quick? Yeah, I'm free. But I kind of want to just lay here on the couch and do nothing today. Can I do that? No, I am free. I have nothing to do today. That's why I'm choosing to do nothing today. Because I need a break. Yes, it's okay to say no. Stephanie says, I've lived with her and David is right. I have told my mom numerous times about how she communicates with people. My mom is upset that David isn't paying her no attention at all. And I told her it's how you talk to him. Yeah, when it comes to that, I don't know what to say other than you just have to, at the end of the day, I think it's just important to continue to back your husband up with that and set some boundaries. You gotta keep setting those boundaries, and then over time, if it gets too much, you have to part ways. You have to cut it off. You got to cut it off, because my thing is, you don't know what you got till it's gone. You don't miss your well till the water runs dry. You don't miss your greens till they go bad. Ushers will be coming around. Thank you. I need, can you please plastic collection? Y'all supposed to talk about past collections plate. Lakeisha says, sounds like my mom. She thinks I should put her before my kids and fiance. No. Here's the thing. No, it's not, because I don't know. I'm even going to go there. Melissa says, I'm going to send you some screenshots that my dad last week advocating for my sister's boundaries with him. Bitch, it was wild. Look, they be really trying you, don't they? They be trying it. You know what? God bless our parents. Those who still have parents that are alive and well. I am not here to parent bash. I am not telling you to go throw your parents from the train. I am not saying that. All I'm saying is create healthy boundaries, know your limits, and respect them. Because guess what? Don't be like me, that I spent so much of my life trying to please my mother, trying to do everything right to make sure that everything that I did was pleasing in her sight. I wasted so much time catering to her that I married late. And then I spent so much time trying to make sure she was good. My husband saw how frustrated I was, and he was trying to, because he loved me, he wanted to help me with my mom. And I'm like, no, I have to, look, I married you, and according to these vows I made, I have to cut her off. I made that choice because I married you. I had to cut her off. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, he just couldn't do the same. And I had no clue. He could not do the same. So I'm telling you guys, do not allow anybody to come in and destroy your marriage, because they don't know how to just be selfless. Okay? Like, as